Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day out here in Las Vegas, and I just thought I would do my Cast Iron Wednesday cooking breakfast for the month of April. That's the theme this month. It's breakfast. So I'm going to make you guys what I call my Southwest skillet. Okay, it's a lot of good stuff here, and you can add your own stuff to it. So what I have on my plate here is, let me show you, is I've got some little chorizo. I've got some sausage, breakfast sausage. I've got some diced ham. I've got some mozzarella cheese. I prefer cheddar, but I didn't have any, so I'm going to have to go with that. 2 eggs, a little sour cream. I made a little mashed guacamole, and I don't like guacamole the traditional way with onions and peppers and all that crap in it. I just mash it with a little salt, garlic, and lemon or lime juice. That's all I like. Okay, and then over here, I have some orange and red bell pepper. I've got about a half of a medium potato, and what I do with these is the night before I microwave it for about 4 minutes so it's nice and soft so it doesn't take forever to cook. And then I got a little cilantro and onion there. And then my little pot here, that's my little bacon grease pot. So we're going to start it off with that, okay? So give me a second to get set up and we'll get cooking here. Alright, so this is a pretty easy thing to make. I'm using my 8-inch cast iron skillet, and I'm using my Coleman stove here. I thought I cleaned it after the last time I used it, but I guess I did. That's okay. I'll clean it after this one. So let's get this thing fired up. Ooh. Gotta love this stove. So here we go. So we want to get this thing nice and hot so we can get that bacon grease melted and get those potatoes frying up. And this is a really hearty breakfast, I've been making this for years. So let's get some bacon grease out of here. I love this stuff. Never ever throw away your bacon grease. That's just bad. Because this stuff always comes in handy. And then I found this little crock. I don't remember where. I think it might have been one of the thrift stores. My grandmother used to keep it in the same type of crock years ago, but it was bigger. And this wooden spoon that I'm using, this was my grandmother's. I've got other wooden spoons, but they're not as thick as this one. And I don't know, just for sentimental reasons, I'll never get rid of it. Hopefully, I'll never break it. So I'm always very cautious with it. And my wife uses the other ones because she knows I'll be upset if something happens to this one. I'll bring you back in a minute as soon as this oil gets hot. We're going to start adding all the stuff, okay? Alright. Okay, so now the oil is nice and hot. Maybe a little too hot. I'll turn that down just a hair. So now we're going to add everything that's in here. And like I told you, there's some potatoes, peppers, onions, cilantro. I even put the salt and pepper in there. Mixed it in so I won't have to bring all that stuff outside here with me. Now I'm going to keep this because as soon as this stuff is done cooking, to my liking, I'm going to put it back in there so I can heat up the meat, and then I'll add it all together. And if I didn't say, I'm using a number 5 Lodge pan, cast iron Lodge pan. I was going to use a smaller one, but I think that would have been just a little too small. So, oh man, see that? Look how beautiful that looks. Man, it smells so good. I'm telling you, there's nothing like peppers and onions and the cilantro and the fresh herbs, all that stuff in there to give it a real good flavor and just wake it up, And then I can smell the black pepper that I put in there. I always use fresh. There's nothing I hate worse than that already bought that ground pepper. To me, those peppercorns, when they're crushed, they just release oils and stuff when you're cooking with them, and they just taste so good. I've always enjoyed it. I guess maybe that's why I enjoy, I was a chef for 30 years. I just enjoy it, Food is just a wonderful thing, and it doesn't have to be, hard. Everything can be simple, really simple. Everyone thinks, I got to be a chef, you got to be a gourmet. You don't. There's different types of chef. I've done gourmet, Italian, Chinese, barbecue, you name it. I've done it all. Greek. My favorite is comfort food. I've always loved comfort food. I wanted to do a cast iron cooking video last month for March, you know, a beef stew, but it was so hard to find the chuck roast that I wanted to do. And that's the only thing I like using when I'm making a stew is chuck. Because, man, that's a beautiful cut of meat. And I don't know about you guys, but here at our Smith, sometimes they have them buy one, get one free. And when they do that, I'll go buy like 10 of them, and I'll load up my freezer. So I make beef guisado, I make pot roast, I make, what else do I make? Oh, beef stew. I'll use some to make a steak chili. Oh, that's so good. I've got to do that one for you guys. And it's so easy. Everyone thinks, oh, there's a million different ingredients. They're not. A lot of the stuff's right out of cans. So you guys can see how good that's looking. So as soon as it's done, I'll bring you back there, okay? Alright, so I got my potatoes and all that stuff out. I got it right in here. I'll save that for a little bit here. I put a little bacon grease in here. And I'm going to start cooking up my meats. So I'm going to do the ham last, because that cooks quick. So I'm just putting in the sausage and the chorizo. Okay. I love chorizo, man, but I'll tell you what, when you're cooking it, you got to watch out because it's thick. Thick and buttery. Oh, and this is going to leave a heck of a mess. Clean up. See how good that looks, though? Now, the reason I keep turning it here is because it's helping it to cool down. So I'm not making such a mess. And my tripod's giving me I'll have to clean that down really good, too. It's right next to this thing. Now there's different type of chorizo. This one I get from the 99-cent store, and it's good, but it's a lot of fat to it, so it kind of breaks down into a puddle of grease. But there is meat in there. I wish I would have had time. I would have gone over to the the Mexican store, and they have some really nice, freshly made chorizos that just doesn't break down like that. So it has a really nice taste. They have one that's a Portuguese chorizo I got last time, and oh my God, was that good! Alright, so see how nice that looks? So now we're going to add in the ham. I didn't want to put the ham in because I didn't want that to crisp up on me. Alright. So the ham is in there. Beautiful daddy is. Oh, I wish you guys could smell it. We need smell-o-vision. And once you get your meat and stuff cooked, it doesn't take very long. So now, I'm just going to add this mixture back into it. Stir that up. That smells so good. Sausage, chorizo, ham, peppers, onions. How's that looking, guys? You tell me. And now, for the last part of this thing, 2 eggs. Minus the shells, of course. There you go. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not a big fan of salt, so I don't usually put too much salt in. That's why I salted everything right away before I came out here. Now, you can put your cheese on top after it's all done. I like to do it different. I like to give it a little creaminess. So I put this cheese in and let it actually scramble into the mix. Now, you know, if you have a well-seasoned cast iron pan, see how that eggs aren't sticking? That means you know you've done your job right. Your pan is seasoned really well. Oh, you can see that creaminess there. And that's pretty much it. Now, I don't like my eggs to be overcooked, you know. I like them a little soft. So that's how I kind of like mine. So last night we had some takeout from one of our favorite taco places. And I have some red salsa here. So I'm just going to drizzle a little of that on there. Now, I'm not really supposed to be having spicy food. I found out I have an ulcer right where my esophagus meets my stomach, and they're trying to fix it. So this is actually a no-no, but for you guys, I'm going to do this, and I'll suffer the consequences later. So I thought I had a fork. Here we go. So what I do now is I just top this with a little my guacamole. And now this is all optional. You guys don't have to add sour cream and guac. I just like it that way. So there we go. And that is my Southwest skillet. I was going to pick it up by handle, but I forgot. So you guys can see how good that looks. Alright, so give me a minute and we'll do a taste test. Dark matter taste. Alright, so I'm back for my taste test. So you can see how beautiful this is, and why get a plate or anything when I can just eat it right out of the pan, huh? So I'm going to get a little bit of everything. Sour cream, salsa. Oh man, that is so good. So good. So many ways. Glad I decided to do it today. It's a beautiful day. It's still a little chilly. You can hear the birds out in the background. Wish you guys were here, man. That is that good. And I just love that creamy avocado on there. To me, that helps make it. So, one last try for you guys, and I'll let you guys enjoy the rest of your day, okay? So I'm going to put that down. So guys, I hope you guys will try my Santa Fe skillet. Real easy. Beautiful meal. It doesn't take very long. You know, you can use these ingredients I have or whatever ingredients you have at home that you like. I would like to add jalapenos to it, but again, I don't need anything too spicy right now. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed my Cast Iron Wednesday. Take care.